I'm here in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, talking to top economists after Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke's big speech. Joining me now is OECD Chief Economist Pierre Padoan. Very good to talk to you.
Nice talking to you.
Now, based on what you heard from Mr. Bernanke, put this in perspective, if you will, for what we might see in terms of global coordinated action.
Well, Chairman Bernanke is concerned about the U.S. weakening, and he's right. But if I think about Europe, and I think how much worse Europe looks with respect to the U.S., I'm even more worried. Also because we are seeing signs of weakening also in the emerging economy. So the global economy as such is not doing better.
I want to ask you specifically about China, since you mentioned the global economy. How much of a risk is China to the developed nations in terms of a slowdown?
Well, China has been an engine of growth for a long period now, and we are beginning to see signs that the euro area crisis is hurting China's exports. This in the middle of a great transformation of China's economy, which is crucial to shift towards more domestic demand. So we are concerned.
In terms of Europe, what is your greatest fear right now about what is happening in Europe? And are you at all confident that we'll get some steps in the right direction based on the upcoming ECB meeting and other moves?
I am confident, I'm hopeful. The real problem with Europe is that you have to put together a number of actors, both supranational and government level, that have to do the right things, and no one has to free ride. Everybody has to do their homework, and this is the condition for success.
Is Greece going to make it?
I think so, and I think it should make it, because if Greece goes out, that could spark off political contagion to other parts of the euro area.
I want to ask you about some of the issues about stability among top central bankers. As you know, there were reports that the head of the Bundesbank is considering resigning. He has given no comment on that. We know here in the U.S. we have a presidential election. If the Republican candidate wins, Ben Bernanke is not going to be nominated again. How concerned are you about stability among some of these top decision makers at this very crucial time?
Well, I think that beyond individuals, central bankers as a group, if I may say so, have always represented an anchor of stability, because the culture of stability is inherent in central banking, and this will continue, will need to continue, even with new ways and new instruments.
Do you think that we might see a wide-scale recession beyond what we're already seeing in Europe?
We are seeing a weakening and possibly a recession in Europe. I do not think so. I think that policy can cope. Of course, policy has to do their job in Europe and in the US.